Hello, everyone. So, today we will learn how to compute the centroid, or at least introduce you to some centroid formulas for common figures. So, these are formulas that are easy to apply. And why do we actually need to compute the centroid? Why do we need to learn the centroids? Because in engineering mechanics, especially for problems, in some of the problems of engineering mechanics, it will involve the computation of centroids. So when you have centroidal areas, we need to have the centroid, location of the centroid of the common shapes, and there are also problems in moment diagrams where you need to compute for the centroids of these shapes. So we will just introduce some of the very common figures that you will encounter in solving problems in engineering mechanics. So here are some of the common shapes and their formulas for centroid. So for example, if we are given with a triangular shape or a shape of a triangular shape, so this is the example of the figure for that. And we have the base of the triangle, the height of the triangle, and the centroid is located somewhere there. So how would we compute for the centroid of that figure? By the way, the area of the triangle can easily be solved. We know the area of the triangle is 1/2 base times height, right? So just multiply the base and the height divided by 2. So that's the area of the triangle. The centroid can either be bar x or a bar y. So bar x is along the x-axis, and it's actually 0, right? Because it's actually there. So it's right over there, right? So that's the location of the x. It's actually 0. The h is height over 3. So which is actually this length over here, this one. This is h over 3. So it is h over 3 from the horizontal. That is the location of the centroid. What about if the shape is a semicircle, like this one, semicircle? So that is the shape. Look at the x-axis, our x-axis and the y-axis are given, and the centroid is at point G. So how would you compute the area of a centroid? Just remember the area, pi r squared over 2, or the area of the circle divided by 2. So the area of the circle is pi r squared. You divide it by 2, then it would be for the semicircle. What is the value of its location of the centroid from the x? Well, since it is in the intersection of x and y, the value of the x bar is 0. What about for the y? So for the y, it is this value over here. So this distance here, this distance. That distance is 4 times the radius divided by 3 times pi. 4r over 3 pi. So just remember how the semicircle is oriented. So just remember that this is the form and the formula is like that, right? So if the semicircle is rotated, then the formulas will also be rotated, right? What about if it is a quarter circle like this one? The quarter circle. What is the area of the quarter circle? It is divided by 4. The area of the circle is pi r squared. Then you divide it by 4, so that will be the area of the quarter circle. Now, what is the location of its centroid? The centroid is at point G. So what is its location on the x? So since here is our y and here is our x, the location is actually this one, right? So this would be the x1. This is the x, and that value is 4r over 3, 5. What about y? This is y. that value over there is 4r over 3 phi as well. All right, so x and y are the same for the location of the centroid of a quarter circle. What about if it is a sector of a circle? This is a sector of a circle. This one is a sector of a circle. How would you compute the area of the sector? The area of the circle, the sector is an angle times r squared. So whatever is this angle here, if this angle is given, you divide it by r squared, that would be the area. What about the centroid? The location of the centroid is at point G. So the location of the centroid is along the x is 2r over 3a times sine over a. All right. And it is 0 for the y. Right? So it is 0. So because it's actually along the x and y, right? So 0 for y. And the x is 3r over 3a times sine a. What about if the form is a parabola? So this is the parabola. How would you compute the area of a parabola? The area of a parabola is here. So 4ah over 3. And a and h are usually given. So this value of a is given. The h is also given. So you could compute the area of the parabola. And you can also compute the location of its centroid at point G. What about if it is a semi-parabola like this one? Or simply half of a parabola. So that would be the area of a semi-parabola. And so this is the centroid over here. That location of the centroid along the x and along the y are these values here. 3a over 8 and 3h over 5. So just remember how you can solve them. And finally, we have this shape, a parabolic spandrel. A parabolic spandrel looks like this. That's a parabolic spandrel. The area of a parabolic spandrel is AH times 3. A is here, usually that is given. H is also given, so AH divided by 3. The location of its centroid, or the location of the centroid of the spandrel along the x and along the y. So this would be along the x and along the y. So those are the locations, 3a over 4 and 3h over 10. So if you have some questions, please just leave me a comment below. And don't forget to give me a follow. And we will have more problems and more discussions on this in the future videos. All right.